still a tilt.
Yeah.
You're going to feel like there's not because you over tilt.
Okay.
Now look at the tilt of my shoulders. So it's a domino effect, right?
Yeah, remember, everybody's got their own feels.
Yeah.
And feels not good.
And I feel like your left shoulder is just staying high and going around your chin.
Higher. Do it again. Make your head go up.
Right. Go around. Almost. Now, is there any... Let me see step to that ball. Back away 2 inches. Back away another 2 inches. There. Good. You go halfway back. Stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Got it. Flatten. Go ahead. Come down to impact. There you go. Flatten. Go through. Keep your wrist constant. There you go. Try that again. Let me see it. Let me see you do that drill. I'm going to walk you through it, okay? Take it halfway back. Keep going. Keep going. Got it. Right? Left arm crawl to the ground. Right. Uncoil, transfer. Boom. See your wrist?
Yeah.
Flatten. Impact. There you go. Flat and bent. Right? Keep your head still. Let your hips extend. Arm. There. Got it.
Off your
There.
right leg.
Got it. There. Ready? Do that.
There is no ball, you know that, right? Boy, that was a thinking swing, huh?
Yeah.
Check this out.
How do you make your left hip do that?
You go down. And that goes up.
So now, go ahead and set up. Now, do your upper body first. Tilt in. Feel that? Takes a lot of pressure off your back, right? Okay, let's see it hit a ball.
You got it.
Is that it, guys?
That's $500. And that one goes up high. And that'll take. So we don't want to see your left butt cheek when you go to the top of the golf swing, right? So give me your hand a second. Right? Give me this hand. Okay, feel that?
Check. Chris will check your wrist. He'll say yes or no.
No.
As soon as he says yes, hit it.
Yes.
Bang!
Who's that guy?
That's right.
Yeah!
That's the bullet.
Who's that
bullet.
guy? I don't recognize that guy.
How good is that?
You hinge it.
Yeah.
When it goes back, when you get to the top of your swing, there's an angle on your left wrist and there's an angle on your right wrist. See how my right wrist is bent?
Uh-huh.
So there's an angle between there's a wedge here, the right wrist, there's a bigger wedge between the shaft and the right arm. And what you do on the way down, you trained yourself because it went down and up. And you training yourself to come up made you elongate your arc. And now watch my right wrist.
Ooh.
See how it's the other way? So if you go up, the right wrist straightens out, you don't hit the ground. You see my right wrist?
Mm-hmm.
So what it should look more like is when you're coming down and the wrist is held, and when you hit a golf ball, there's some bend in the right wrist still, and there's a wedge between the right arm and the shaft. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then that wedge is maintained, and then it recocks, but it's maintained through impact. So if I was going to just come down, you hear that sound?
Yeah.
Now that wedge, see my right wrist?
Mm-hmm.
See, it didn't straighten.
Oh, okay, so it didn't go out. It stayed
Bent.
bent.
Yeah. So the right wrist maintains some of its flex as you hit, and the left wrist stays flat. See that? So if I was going to hit this little chip shot, right, and this angle's, do you hear how hard that
Yeah.
hit the ground?
It's a big
Now look at my
difference in
wrist.
sound there.
Mm-hmm.
See, that is
Wrist.
bent, arched, and this is still bent at impact. Now you couldn't do that because if you go down on your takeaway, right?
Yep.
So you have to come up, and as you come up, you have to time how much you elongate your arc with your wrist and your body coming up. Thin fat, thin fat, thin fat, thin fat, thin fat, and then you catch every one solid.
Yep.
But when the club's plain, so that would be the after you get your body. What Chris just explained. If you keep your head still and you tilt, turn, and extend to get your rates good. If your head stays in order and your body's turning, now you can maintain your wrist angles on the way down. Right? See the bent? And then it recocks. And that'll be the next piece. Right? Show me the logo. When you're gonna feel like you're like that, you'll probably be 2 degrees this way. You only need a little bit. Because we only need a little bit. But I
You're
want
just
you to be
overdoing it because you don't do it at all. It's the
Yeah.
opposite of what you do. That's all.
I'll walk your wrist through it.
Don't get frustrated.
Club goes back. Right, now start showing Chris the logo. Yes, got it. See that? Now see how that's bent and now that stays like that. Boom, got it. Right? Got it. So your head's going to feel like it stays right on the ground there. Show them the logo.
More, 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 more.
Better. So the wrist, you hear the hit on the ground change?
Yeah.
So that was thin.
I was kidding.
Show them that tailor-made logo.
Pretty good. A little more. Look at your wrist. Look at your wrist. Too far left.
Check. Chris will check your wrist. He'll say yes or no.
No.
As soon as he says yes, hit it.
Yes.
Bang!
Who's that guy?
That's right.
Yeah!
That's the bullet.
That's
Who's
the
that
bullet!
guy? I don't recognize that guy.
How good is that?